Welcome to another weekly Spanish review video where we try to recap what you learned this week and what I've done in addition to doing these exercises. So this week again we are mainly focusing on negation and going through all the rules for negation and then taking the basic quiz. So in addition to that, and as always, um, I go through the news or read the news in Spanish every day. So mainly for improving my vocabulary, and let's try to see if we can um, pick up a news item that we can go through. Okay, so let's look at this, right? Accidentes definitely means accidents, right? Uh, la actriz. La actriz means the actress. And notice it's la, so it's singular female word, right? Feminine. So la actriz and hecha esta en esta en esta. So remember the section about A star and ser, right? So this is the A star form, and A star is normally used for condition, to express a condition or something that is only momentary and can change with time, like just a state. A star. A star is like B is that kind of thing, right? Uh, A star, A star, and if you think about it, A star, it's a form like you have estoy, A star. I think it is A star. Could be. Let me double check on the form here. It's either third person singular, but we'll have to see. So hecha está en estado. Okay. My first impression was if it's estados unidos, right? Estados Estados Unidos. Unidos is united. Estados is states. But Estados is states. If Estados is states, then Estado, if you're removing an S, if you're removing an S from Estados, becomes Estado, which would mean a singular state or state. Is in critique, and then you have critico. Critico means critical, right? And this is again probably a masculine word, but yeah, but okay. So I think we probably have a complete picture of the meaning, right? So la actriz, the actress, Anne Heche is in critical state, right? Estado state is condition, because a state can change with time, right? You'll not be critical throughout your life. So at this particular moment of time, she's critical. So that's why using A star. And let's verify what the A star form is like. So this is A star. So this is so this is third person singular, right? A star is third person singular. That's what we have seen here, right? Third person singular. So I hope you get the idea. This is a really good way an interactive way to improve your vocabulary. It's a fun way to do that. So in addition to that, the other thing which I've been doing this week is um, I'm trying to make an effort to improve my speech or communication, speech. So listening skills. For listening, I think we have suggested to watch YouTube videos or or even Netflix shows in Espanol or in Spanish. So that'll improve your listening, because for communication you not only have to speak, but you need to understand what the other person is saying, right, in order to respond. So at this point in time, I feel like I'm maybe 50 to 60% in terms of listening comprehension, but in terms of speaking, I still feel there's a lot to do because I haven't been focusing on speaking. So like we so since January, right, we have been like building the vocabulary, um, and maybe in the first week I probably learned a few phrases, but never really made an attempt to speak. But now I'm making an effort to speak. But the thing to do is you don't necessarily need, that's obviously good if you have a person to speak with, but you can you know try to frame sentences or questions on your own, because most of the time, or oftentimes, while speaking with someone, you will be sharing in, your information with them, right? Your personal information, like what you have done, what activities you do, what are your hobbies. So you need to prepare that in Spanish, right? Need to prepare that. And the other thing about communication is also asking questions, and this is a good way to learn how to ask questions, like use certain formulas, a formulae, in fact. But this is a formula. This is one. But so again, I'm going to link this in the description. And another good resource, another good site is Spanish Checker. So this is basically to correct your grammar, right? If you're trying to frame a sentence or a question on your own, you can use this and site, and it'll check the grammar for you, right? For instance, if I say ¿Cómo te llamas? Like, what is your name? So let me type that in here. ¿Cómo te llamas? So this should be what is your name, right? So let's see if the grammar is correct. Okay, so it says there's probably one error. So ¿cómo? You check if you mean how, then write. If you mean how, yeah, put O. So this is okay. So we need to have an accent. So that's a good thing to know. So we'll write it with an accent. So okay, now let's see. Yeah, so this corrects the grammar for you, right? Helps in grammar correction. So it's really important if you're trying to frame sentences or questions on your own. So I'm going to make a separate series on speaking, and you know and documenting the progress there, so you can see that. So I've really started making an effort to speak maybe from the last week of July, and focusing on that. So yeah, so I will be uploading that.